What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is DemoStorm, and we're here as a Skeletal Rex. And today I thought I would play as a dinosaur, and I'd play as a Skeletal Rex just for funsies. You know, get some more fun back into Ark. It's gotten a little dry lately. You know, that's Ark. You know, you play the same thing over and over, you're gonna get bored a little bit. So I thought today I would play as a dinosaur, and live as a Skeletal Rex. I am using infinite stats just to, enjoy myself, because sometimes you just gotta enjoy. Gotta enjoy it. But yeah, been playing a lot of No Man's Sky and thought I would jump on Ark. We should have another No Man's Sky video up soon. That game is really fun. A lot of people don't give it credit for what it is. I understand, like, it might not be the most interesting thing to watch, but just remember, that whole universe, just imagine 70 trillion planets or whatever the hell it is. Like, that spatial math. Like, the reason is you're only reaching the center of your galaxy. It's not the center of the universe. The universe doesn't have a center. Like, if you were to look at this universe and think it goes infinitely in all directions, you don't know where the center would be. There would be no big light or anything. There's just a center point. Uh-oh. That might hurt. Good thing we have infinite stats on. And we're just gonna, fly around the map a little bit as a T-Rex today, because don't get to do that often. Don't get to play as a dinosaur often. I would love to find a server that just does this. This is how the server works. Just people playing as a dinosaur, raising raptor armies and all that fun stuff. I might still do that for like an in-between server, like when we're trying to decide what's next. I think I want to do a primitive server after I get, done with the new PvE series. I know I'm only like 11 episodes in, but I always think ahead. Always thinking ahead. Can we eat this stego, please? Feels awfully weak. Diplodocus. Look at this. It's just fucking dinosaur combat out here. Die, everything. I'm gonna win this fight. Win it for the skeletal T-Rexes out there. I accidentally right-clicked. Ugh. The Dilo lived longer than the Carno. That's fantastic. Alright, Argentavis, you're going down, buddy. I used to kill things on the sides of mountains that pull down the best Argentavis because they do farm for dead bodies. So you can always, like, pull an Argentavis off a cliff that you really, really want but don't want to fly up and get it. That's a good way of doing it. We're going to do bloom quality because I hate the bloom in this game. It's just too bright. It's almost like gamma is always on. I also like a gamma 2.5-ish. Let me check that. Is that actually right? No. It was gamma 1.8. There we go. A little bit darker. A little bit more enjoyable. And I just noticed my graphics are actually pretty low right now. Let's see. Turn the post-processing up. Let's see. Why does everything look terrible? Terrain shadows. I refuse to do better shadows. I have no care for shadows in this game, especially when you lose like 30 frames a second just for shadows. Not a big deal to me. But yeah, the game needs a little bit more optimization to run perfectly fine. A lot of people still can't even play it. Like this, I'm getting a lag spike right here. Like everything just freezing up 5 frames a second. I am frozen as hell right now. That shouldn't be happening for a game in a year in development already. So we'll see what happens. What is going on? What did I break? I must have broke something. And we'll continue moving as fast as possible. Alright, let's get this. And keep moving. Let's see what's out there. Eraser? Are you good to munch on? Look at the terror birds just having a blast. But yeah, we're going to get a lot more stuff in Ark, but I'm always about optimization before addition. You know what I mean? The people who are playing the game, yeah, they want new stuff, but optimization's always first in my mind. That's just how I am, though. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments about optimization over new stuff. You know what I mean? What do you guys prefer? Because you gotta remember, the developers want to hear it in the forums, obviously. That's what the forums are for. You got things to, talk about, general discussions and stuff, and believe me, they read forums. A lot of game devs let me know that they read the forums, and, they want bug postings and all that fun stuff. Helps you fix the game. Because when a game first goes live, you'll see it with No Man's Sky. You have all these bugs that went out. They had initial testers, which was like maybe 1,000 people. Now release it to millions. I'm saying add 00000 onto the end of your number. And that's probably how many testers just touched that game. So they don't know everyone's individual specs and everything. The initial bug testers probably have medium to high-end rigs. They don't know about people who are on the lower end. You have a minimum spec, but the minimum spec is just usually who got it running on what spec. Oh, this tester got it working on a 460. We're going to have that's our minimum. It didn't work on his 420. So it doesn't really make sense, but it's the stuff they add. And minimum always doesn't mean it'll work. You might get 5 frames per second, 10 frames per second. It's not exactly always playable at minimum. That or it looks like Turok. Like if you turn down the graphics in Ark, you'll have a wonderful time figuring out what the hell is going on. Alright, everything's got to die. And this is, we're talking, we're doing stuff, and we're going to get into, kill everything. I would love for, like, the new primal survival, mode that they're releasing for Ark to involve humans as well. Like, that would be a blast. But you can't just give them the ability to start as a Giga. They should have to earn it. Kind of like what the Isle's doing with progression. Leveling up will unlock another dinosaur, and if you die, you have to restart. You know what I mean? Make it hardcore for dinosaur players. And that way, those guys who are actually willing to play as a dinosaur and not just be trolls to everybody on the server, be there. You can be a troll when you get up to Giga, and you know what I mean, have the whole server kind of gain up against you. That's all fun. It's fun to get, communities together in Ark. Oh my god, I didn't even know I was on a Paracer's face. Get over here, buddy. Yeah, get bit. Get bit, bitch. Oh, man. But yeah, I did Super Smash Brothers today. It's our normal Saturday routine. We go to my brother's house and we play Super Smash. Very good time. We were playing Pokken Tournament or something. It's a fighting Pokemon game. Very weird. Not very good at it. Our buddy Boomer cheats. That's all I want to say. He cheats. He wasn't good, and then all of a sudden he started beating everyone. Out of nowhere. I think he looked up the controls or something, because we were all playing blind. I even looked up the controls afterwards and still couldn't play that game. So weird. But yeah. I wonder what other dinosaur games are going to be coming out, because dinosaurs are still, in that hype stage. That's why you saw a lot of dinosaur games around the time Ark released. It was around the same time as Jurassic World, if you guys remember. It's already been a year. That is so weird to think about. It's already been a year. I think I've been doing YouTube again for a year now. Almost like my YouTube birthday. I think it's just passed. I think it was like July 10th I restarted. Someone will probably look it up in my comments. It was like my first Ark episode. It was like the Great Migration or something. And that would let you know when I returned to YouTube. I started a long time ago and kind of gave up. It was more for my enjoyment. Now it's, my job. I do this for money while I get through college. And that's how YouTube works. YouTube's a hard thing to start, though, You gotta find the right game, you gotta know the right people. I mean, I got a good boost from my brother in the beginning, which was quite nice of him. He was the one who taught me, everything I know about YouTube. And got me, moving up in the YouTubes. Because YouTube's is YouTube's. That's always fun. But yeah, that's kind of how it all works. I want to play a lot more multiplayer games with more people, too. Gary's Mod's been a fun time. We've been doing lately. What other games are we looking at? There's a few games that are coming out that are like multiplayer fun. I loved Gang Beasts. If you guys never saw my Gang Beasts back in the day, I used to sit on a couch with my buddies and just play and record it for you guys, and that was a good time. And I can't wait for Gang Beasts multiplayer to unlock like private servers so we can play only with our friends. I mean, I've been waiting for that forever. Gang Beasts has been around for like 2 or 3 years now. Kind of nutty. Oh man, just kill everything. Oh, there's our lag again. I mean, I'm running a pretty beefy rig, and now lag is kind of weird. I'm getting about 75 frames, 76 frames a second. I don't know if you guys can ever see it. 74. Yeah, up in the top right corner, you might be able to see my frame thing from Steam. I have a frame overlay on Steam, and then I have one for the recorder. That's how it all works. Now, let's get these guys in battle. But it's always fun to have a little episode like this, guys, to talk to you guys, figure out what you guys are up to. You know what I mean? Who's getting ready for school? That's actually a thing. Like, our friend Gangrel was telling us about how his wife is going back to school and stuff, and I was like, oh god, it's already beginning? That's nuts. Just reminds me of how bad the traffic's going to be soon when I go back to college. Someday I'll graduate from that place. Not always the most fun. Alright, we just need to drop all these items. Oh, we leveled up too. Make ourselves a little bit more powerful. Alright, Saber. Get wrecked. Alright. Well, it was enjoyable, guys, but I'm going to end here. It's just a quick, talk to you guys, kind of play as a dinosaur for a little bit, get, back into the Ark groove. But I've been Demo, guys. I hope you guys leave some comments and let me know about all that stuff. Have a wonderful night.